What's up, internet? Welcome back. This is Linger22. The topic today is once again going to be the Atari VCS, and it's more about this article I found on theregister.co.uk, and it's talking about some of the responses that the Atari company has been giving some people who are questioning their tactics. Now, before I get into it, I just kind of want to mention to you guys that while there have been signs to show that Atari has been kind of, I don't want to use the word suspicious, but they haven't been using the right tactics to market a product that people have already paid for. Regardless of what's going on, my biggest hope is that people who have already given Atari money get a product that they've pretty much paid for. Whether that product is good or bad, at this point, I don't care. I just hope people get what they paid for. Let me just remind you guys that this is a forum discussion video, so if you have any comments on the matter, please leave them down below. If you've already paid for this product and you're waiting for it, comment that. If you think it's a scam, comment that. And if you just want to remind everyone to be patient, go ahead and comment that as well, and we can all go ahead and discuss that. And remember to subscribe for more content. So in this article from the Register, it kind of talks about a response that Atari kind of had with a commenter who seems like a person who's actually already paid for the product. And as you might imagine, if you've already paid for a product, you're probably upset that you're not getting any information. And it's already the end of summer, it's the start of fall, so people are starting to get upset because they were promised more information in the summer. And this product keeps getting delayed more and more and more. So a lot of people just keep wondering, is this really just vaporware? Because a lot of people put down like $29 or something like that to pre-order a device. The money is already in Atari's pocket. They haven't done much to prove that they have a legit product. Now, to be fair, they have worked with retailers to already start pre-orders, real retailers. So that's kind of already started. So I'm pretty sure if you've pre-ordered through a retailer in that way, there are ways to get your money back. But of course, Indiegogo, I don't think there are reliable ways to ensure that you get your money back. Now, in a comment online, and that's what this article is about, there are a lot of people that are upset. They're saying a lot of negative comments, and rightfully so, like I mentioned earlier. They've kind of keep missing their deadlines, and I'm going to be honest, like that is totally possible within the company that they can, I mean, like they're a small company trying to do something really big, and that might be the biggest thing. They might be trying to bite on something bigger than they can chew. But of course, they should maybe be honest about that then. They should probably make posts about, you know what, we can't get as many developers as we thought. Many developers that we keep getting keep turning us down. And I know that sounds really bad, but they can portray themselves more as an underdog instead of someone trying to hide something, being way too coy. I don't think this look is really working for them because all I'm seeing online is scam, 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 and scam. And you know what? Maybe they are trying to scam, but I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt because, like I mentioned time and time again, I want those people who've already paid to get their money's worth for what they're paid for. So once again, giving them the benefit of the doubt, all I want to say is who's ever running Atari, who's ever doing the community stuff, they need to just step back and kind of look at what the perspective really is, how their company is really being viewed. Are they being attacked because they're victims? My answer is going to be no. It's because you guys have been taking the wrong step in every possible way. I mean, the only good thing I can think of is they got rid of that one guy who already had a sketchy startup that involved that watch, if you guys remembered. And regardless of whether he started as a scam or not, he already has a huge negative view towards his name. So that's kind of his fault for what he's done in the past. And Atari did a good job from doing that. But it looks like they're making worse mistakes because in that same area where those negative comments were coming from, which was a subreddit, someone posted a little kind of, I guess, scorecard thing where it kind of posts and makes fun of the fact that, hey, there are no indicators of this thing being manufactured. And instead of Atari like commenting it or being, adults about it, they just delete it. And why were they able to delete it? Well, because they were set as a moderator, because the moderators felt like, hey, it would be right if Atari can moderate this page. Well, since then, Atari has been removed as moderator because they should not have deleted that post. All that did was make it seem like they're hiding something, which, like I said many times, if you're hiding something or you're not hiding something, to be deleting posts like that makes it seem like you're hiding something. And you kind of got caught red-handed, so that makes it even worse. Another debate that's kind of going on is about Rob Wyatt. He was the system architect for the original Xbox and the designer of the PlayStation 3's graphics system. And people are starting to have issues with, hey, is this guy even involved? Because this guy is doing another startup. And instead of Atari saying, yes, he's involved, here he is working on the Atari VCS, and part of me wants to wonder why Rob Wyatt hasn't stepped in and said something, but that's beside the point. Instead, they kind of give like a weird answer where it says, the response was, hello, unfortunately this rumor is circulating on the web. Rob Wyatt and Tim Giant, sorry if I said that name wrong, work on many different projects. Atari fans should be excited for the game board too. They should be excited for the game board. They work on many projects, but do they work on the Atari project? Can you respond to that? People are just like wondering, like, why are they giving this kind of answer? Maybe the person who worded the answer did it by accident, or maybe they just kind of knew what they were doing and they had to word it in this way just to make people scratch their heads a little bit longer. Now, I kind of went on this a bit. I left the link down below so you guys can kind of observe this yourself. I think it's good that the gaming community is asking questions, but I think it's Atari's turn because, you know, you did launch an Indiegogo, so you don't get to be as secretive as another company releasing a console. You kind of have to be open. It's kind of the give and take of the crowdsourcing world. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Atari needs to be more open, or do you think Atari is allowed to be this quiet? Do you think it's a scam, or do you think people need to be patient and they know what they're doing? Let me know down below. And if you like forum discussion videos much like this one, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be back with more.